Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Timber and Stone. Look at this, fantastic. Apparently, skeleton infantryman was slain by a necromancer. Isn't that just... Has he got more skeletons? I guess they're just the ones on the floor. I feel like he's got... Oh, crap, he's got more skeletons. Including the flying, laggy ones, which will most probably eventually... Is he actually lifting off? He's actually further from the ground. Holy shit. He's going to make it to the moon in no time. Hello. I am a gaming peon. Lots of things have actually happened during the creation process of this road, including the casualty. We all know about the casualty. Shalette, can't remember her name. I think it's Shalette, who sacrificed her life for the glory of Islay. Fantastic things happened. Yeah. Everything is not going amazingly well, but oh well. It's better that she died instead of the level 10 miner. I can't remember who it was. I think it was David. Someone was definitely going to die, but she sacrificed herself. And the Battleborn, the level 7 infantry woman, who is somewhere around here. I can't remember. Where is Battleborn? Apparently you could just... Oh crap, what was it? Was it shift? Was it enter? I'm clicking on the wrong thing, which doesn't help. There's a way to just pan through all of the people, and I can't remember what it was. That is unfortunate, but oh well. I've learned a new bunch of things, although unfortunately I can't actually remember half of them, because I'm just, you know, the greatest when it comes to remembering things. My short-term memory is absolutely fantastic. You might be wondering why we haven't started yet. I just want to explain things. Not much has really happened, once again. I think I've said that like the third fucking effing time. Nearly swore there. That was like a pause. I'm not going to beat that. Can't be bothered. Because I want you to know how much I'm... Is that a willow tree? Looks like a willow tree because of the lightness. Maybe there's some vines coming off there. Oh, yeah. The wolf attack. Yeah, there was a wolf attack, which I couldn't really record at the time because it was too much effort. It was just one moment. Then nothing was set up, and it takes a while to get everything set up. So yeah, there was a wolf attack. That was quite unfortunate. However, you guys probably didn't know this, but Battleborn, who we can't find. Now she's somewhere around here. Come on, is she over here? I know she's Battleborn. Lolly, Battleborn, level 7 infantry when we leave. Yes, she killed them all by herself. Because apparently you could tell by her. Oh no, her health is actually restored. That's great. Yeah, she killed them all by herself. She took next to no damage, and she got hit quite a few times. I guess the armor is very good in this game for infantrymen, or women even. But I have to imagine, if that's the case, and 4 wolves did barely anything, then I have to imagine there's a few enemies in this world that could probably overrun you, which is actually awesome. Like, I feel like in the future, there's going to be like a massive skeleton army coming towards us, and we're going to have like a nice siege going on, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah. But we should probably get going, just to, you know, let everything start up. I did say I was going to create a farm, and this is sort of the main area that I've been mining out, and also going to mine out a cobblestone road here. But I was noticing it's getting quite aggressive over here. Yeah, look, he's risen more zombies. I mean, he's killed some more of his own zombies, true, but he has definitely risen more zombies. Or skeletons, even. Skeletons and zombies. I believe these rotten ones must be zombies. I guess... You know, skeleton zombies, you know, still got a little bit of flesh on them. Skelombies. Skelombies, yes, that's the terminology right there. Yeah, don't want to convolute it too much. So what we need to do is we need Lolly to train an infantry force of brave warriors. However, what does that require? That requires us to make some weaponry. Apparently the necromancer, once again, it hits a skeleton in the chest. He really is dominant over his skeleton friends right there. I say friends. Yes, we need to get some infantrymen, and what we need to do is actually plant down tools around the area to help in the armory and stuff like that. We need like an armory here, like just quick places so that you know, they can get their crap on as quick as they possibly can to defend themselves. What we also need to do is make a second layer on this area here, just in case anything tries to jump on over. At least they'll be kind of safe in this area, because I don't think enemies can actually go through doors. Maybe they can go through wooden doors. They probably can't go through iron ones. I'm not too sure. Otherwise, what would be the point of making an iron door other than it being an iron door? Yeah, like, it's got to have some sort of extended purpose. So we're making tools right now. Well, specifically weapons. That's what we need to do. Making arrows, I feel like, is a good thing, but the enemies are very quick at the moment. Oh, making more arrows would be okay, really. What do we need to make arrows? Carpenter, there's only one recipe for arrows. We can make stone-tipped arrows, make iron. We have 7 iron-tipped arrows. Wow. We have iron as well. We can make ourselves some nice iron weapons. How much for an iron weapon? 2 iron ingots for an iron broadsword. That's pretty expensive, and I think I'd prefer... Like, we got a bunch of copper short swords. I'd rather them. I'd rather keep the people defended more than giving them much greater chance of killing a foe. You know, the more hits, the better, rather than, you know, less damage. Wait, what? Let's start that again. I'd rather hit someone more frequently, because they'll be alive for a lot longer. There you go. So, we're going to make some stone-tipped arrows. I think we need a secondary... Holy crap, we can put a lot in here. We may need... Oh, man, what do I... Let's make... I don't know. 20? Yeah, let's make 20 of those. And we need someone to become a carpenter. There's lots of people really pissing around here. What are you doing? Are you not going to go fishing or anything? Can't select you. Why not? It appears there is a deadman here. We need to light up this fireplace. Oh, man. I don't sound as puffed as I usually am. Pumped, I must say, actually. Not puffed. What the hell's that mean? This guy's broken. What the hell's going on? I think I need to go out and back in to get this guy to work again. I'm going to go do that real quick. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. The fisherman has gone to do his business. That's kind of annoying. I think I need an AI debugging tool of some sorts, if that even exists. Similar to Stonehearth right now. So, we got Floor. Floor. Okay, yeah. I think our original name was Floor or something. And we just changed it to Floor because it was easier. Who the hell? Wilson. This must be a new person. David again. Yeah, I think we did gather 1 new person, or maybe 2, during our endeavors. So, yeah. Like I said, we need to make an inventory force, so we maybe need to set up some dummies or something like that. Well, we actually creating... Yeah, stone-tipped arrows are actually in creation. So we do need to make a carpenter. Naomi, you shall be our carpenter for this team. Level 10 with stonemason. That's fantastic. Wow, your carpentry skills are actually abysmal. Let's not let you do that. Let's let James... He's probably got better carpentry. Yeah, level 8 carpenter. That's much better. Excuse me. Getting wood at the moment is actually quite the task. We need someone to just plant a few saplings around this area, and I think that's what I'm going to get someone to do. How do we do this again? It's somewhere around here. Like, it might be in decor. Decor! Yeah, here we go. So we could put some trees down. We'll hold shift just to... We'll just go mental with it. We don't really need it to be too much of an awkward thing. We'll have a nice forest. You could probably hear him over the background there. He's looking out the window. There we go. So we'll just have a bunch of nice trees hanging around there for us to chop down later on. Because we are running out of wood and it's coming a little bit of annoyance. And there you go. Some stone-tipped arrows are being created right there. What we need now is some armor of some sort. So we can make some iron chainmail. We can make a iron chainmail coil. We can make 2 of them, actually. What else? Oh, wow. Great helm. That sounds fantastic. We can make some copper chainmail shirts. Well... We apparently have a iron chainmail shirt and a steel and a bronze. That's pretty neat. We got a bronze grass, some 2 iron plated shoes. We actually have quite a lot of armor when it comes to value right there. That's pretty good. We do have the 1 infantry woman. I kind of want to keep her that way, just in case anything happens. But primarily, I want to actually build this place up to level 2. Now, the thing is, I actually want to get rid of the corners and change it to logs. Because once again, there's a bit of detail. And also, there's a new way I can build. And I kind of want to do the same thing with these corners. Just change them to logs. That does take quite a long time, though. It's quite a lot of effort. A lot of effort, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of effort that I don't feel like is going to be necessarily used. Don't know where I was really going with that. I'm very tired, ladies and gentlemen. This week has been kind of a shitty week. So, it's been an awful, absolutely abysmal week, you know. I'm just shattered. At least I'm playing some Timber and Stone. That's always nice. It's just that I'm not going to be showing off my natural comedic prowess, I suppose. Yeah? Sure. Sure, why not? Merv, please. What are you doing? What? What do you want? Right, he's on top of something I don't want to be on. Let me just, like, shake him. Go away. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That is an awesome thing. Just don't want him to do his business on it. Shit on it. Yeah, because he's a bird and they tend to do shit a lot. Well, I mean, it doesn't... Not that much. Oh, no, don't mind. He's doing it right now. That was good timing. That is absolutely disgusting, Merv. Anyway. Looks like all the trees have been planted down. That was fucking quick. Effing quick. My apologies. At least we're mining up some stuff right there. We need to keep our eye open because it is day 10. Now, this is the main reason why I want to sort of be, like, scared and want to make a decent infantry force is because not only this guy and his... Oh my god, Merv. Why? Why? I've heightened the gain on the microphone, ladies and gentlemen, to increase the quality of my voice. But unfortunately, it means you can hear everything else in the house. Well, no, not everything in the house. I'm not too sure how much you can really hear stuff. I know you can definitely hear Merv. I'm going to be silent for a second. Okay, then. Okay, no, you can't hear everything in the house. There's a lot of shouting going on. Yeah, because, you know, I don't know. Lots of shouting. Lots of, like, you fucker, I'm going to break your fucking head open. And then, like, you know, the head is broken. Yeah, that's not what's happening right now. Oh, bit screaming, actually. There you go. Yeah. We live in a madhouse, ladies and gentlemen. Merv, please. What do you want? What do you want from me? The commentary today is abysmal. I'm not offering anything at all. Right, I'm pausing the game because lots of people are not really doing anything. We've got a stonemason doing bugger, which probably means that, yeah, there's lots of stuff going on here. Do we have any neat materials, being raw materials like the iron and that lot? We have lots of copper, and lots of corn. Oh my god, we have lots of just random crap. Lots of flax, cotton, animal hide, animal fat, fat bull's shoop. Fat Bull Shoop sounds like a band, and I recommend you go and watch that band, Fat Bull Shoop. Sounds absolutely fantastic, and still, Lanala's crying. We need to make a rope. This is awful. Yeah, let's make 5. Oh, no, apparently we're already making a shit ton of rope anyway. I think what we need to do is make some of the shear shit. You know, the iron shears. Apparently we already have iron shears. Okay, then. That is interesting. I did not know that. I'm wondering why the tailor didn't do anything previously. Do we have a good tailor anywhere around here? No, I'm just seeing a bunch of level 1s. There's a level 5 woodcutter right there. That'd be pretty interesting. Nope, more level 1s. Come on, where's the good tailor? Really? No one a tailor in this town? That is, oh, someone's around here. Oh, yep, the person that was hiding was the one that was the tailor. There we go, we're going to get some tailing going on. And at the same time, we're going to create ourselves a secondary bow. Because I feel like having another bowman is going to be very useful. And there we go. We're going to make ourselves a bow. What do we need to make the bow, actually? Who makes the bows? A carpenter makes a bow. So where's our carpenter? Do we even have another carpenter? I'm actually just trying to think if we even have another one. Tell you what, we need another builder's cart because it's getting quite close. Actually, no, that's not getting close. The misc supply is getting close. What am I talking about? We need some more resource crates. Well, how much do they cost? Oh, I need 2 logs. Yeah, we'll make 2 more resource crates. And we'll turn Naomi here into a... No, she's not the carpenter. Wait. Someone was definitely carpentering a minute ago. Who was it? Oh, right. Jim was doing it. Yeah, he was a carpenter for a little while there. He's actually making the rope. How much more do we need to make here? Okay, well, that's I feel like that's enough. Remove that from the queue. Make you a carpenter again. I'm just looking for the best performance. That's all I'm looking for here. Look how quickly he's making that resource crate. Literally just like somehow spawns the wood in and just instantly refines it. I'm not too sure how the balls he refines it to make a very sturdy, very well... What the fuck? I don't think I've heard this track before. Something bad's happening. Wait, have we heard this track? I don't think I've ever heard an evil track before. And since it's day 10, it's nighttime. Fuck, something bad's happened. What's going on? Guys? Right, well, you know what we can do? We can hold... hold Alt, I believe, and use the mouse wheel to turn this down. That's a new trick as well. That's something that's easier to do rather than just page up, page down, and just spamming that constantly. It doesn't look like there's any evils. There's just a shit ton of skeletons. Holy shit. There are a lot more skeletons than we should really trust in there to be. We're going to turn this up again. Yeah, that ignition right there. Okay, we're going to... The music is gone. Shit. We need to make a wall. We need to make a wall real quick. This isn't good. I'm fucking scared. I'm effing scared. Who's the best infantryman with people? I mean, we've mostly got women in this camp. So that's why I'm just going to probably say that a lot instead. Okay, level 2 infantry woman right there. We got level 2 right there. And a lolly, which is the higher level. I'm going to make you an infantry woman straight off the bat. I'm going to make you an infantry person here. Okay, get your stuff. Lolly gets the best stuff. So... Alright, there we go. We need 2 infantry women to just sort of scout about, get their jobs done. There we go. What are you holding? There we are. Like, what you got on you? Oh yeah, yeah. Got the steel. Got the. Wait, have you got the crap stuff then? No, you got good. Both got very good stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good. Got the 2 infantry women. Oh shit, shit. Does that pause mean something? I'm scared. Okay, I'm very, very scared. Something bad's gonna happen. It always happens. Like day 10. That's a milestone day. I don't want death to happen. Of course, we do have a backup, so we can just go back to that. But I don't want to do that because it's cheaty, a little bit cheaty. But it's mostly just if we die, you know, I kind of want to make a nice, thriving city. That's all. Look at these guards. Isn't that awesome? What's their fatigue? Oh, crap. That is pretty high fatigue. I want them to just be there. Just be guards. And generally stand around this area. That's probably a good idea. Just in case. Most evil's going to come from this area. However, there was a giant pause, which means there might be the undead somewhere soon. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very, very frightened. I am extremely scared right now. This isn't going to end well. Tell you what, though. We'll mine out these corners to, can I hold shift and do this? Yeah, I can. Nice. Yeah, we'll mine out these corners so that we can, Skeleton has been spotted by Lewis. What did I tell you? What did I say? Where's Lewis? Lewis? Oh, shit. There's a skeleton. Wait, where's Lewis? How's that near Lewis? Where is he? I think I've gone blind. Oh, no, there he is. Okay. Okay, we're just going to get rid of that. Listen to this music. Holy shit. Okay, let's get rid of this. Lewis, you go back. We need the security team to deal with this endeavor. We got a skeleton inbound. Lewis, we're going to change you to an archer. Mostly I want the archer to deal with the skeletons. That's mostly the problem here. I just want these guys to deal with the much faster foes. So we're going to keep them back here. Just wait for Lewis. We're going to do some strafing here. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Good shot. Good shot. Come on, Lewis. Don't ruin the game. That's another good shot. Do some micromanagement right here. I think this is micromanagement or macromanagement. Pause the game. Okay. Level 5 archer as well. That was very, very nice. Okay, we're going to keep these guys safe here. A skeleton spawned in this general direction. Are there any more enemies inbound? Oh, shit. Enemies! We got contacts! Oh, shit. We need to take the fishermen back to base. They're the dead wolves. The fishermen... Ah, crap. They're over here. Okay, then. So we got a bunch of skeletons. They may have crossed the river. The necromancer has sent orders. Shit. An evil has entered the realm. These guys have only just known about the necromancer. Holy shit. There's a story building up. We need heroes. It's fine. We have heroes. We have heroes. Their names. We have Lolly. We have Lewis. And we have Floor. Okay, then. Battle is afoot, ladies and gentlemen. We must take the fight to them. Let's go. Oh, shit. I'm scared shitless right now. This isn't good. This is good. No, no, no. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Ronnie. Fisherman. Use your instincts, lad. Okay, then. I'm so happy that I... Oh, man. I'm very happy that I've already prepared myself for this situation. I'm not too sure if Lewis is going to be nice and toasty and ready to go. Let's just make sure these are not the only enemies in the area. Looks like they might be crossing their way back to the river. Okay, then. So we got something going on over here. That's just destroying a corner. Anything over here? Bunch of skeletons over there. It's extremely dark. Holy shit. There are a lot more undead, apparently. Look at this. There's hundreds of them. Yeah, they're actually crossing the river. So they can swim. Okay, then. Well, they don't swim. They sort of just walk underneath it. That's not good for us, is it? That is very interesting. That is one way to deal with a situation. We kind of just scared them off. They watch... Who killed her? Who killed the other one? Lewis. They watched Lewis just shoot it in the eyes and then in the private areas. And they were like, whoa, I don't want that shit happening to me. That's fucking bullshit. And that's what happened. Merva's behind me on my chair right now. That is something to add. Oh, that one's getting a bit leery. Is he still there? Yeah, that one's pretty leery. We're going in to take that little fucker out. And we're going to have the 2 infantry women come up behind him. There we go. That's good. That's good. Formations. That's what that is. Shit. So he's right down there. We got these 2 fishermen. I think there's 2 fishermen walking up to him. There we go. This is an armored skeleton by the looks of it. Oh, he's gone again. Is he gonna look? Yeah, he's actually leaving. Okay, then. Well, we're gonna keep these guys nearby. I feel like maybe 1 infantryman, like not Lolly, but this floor right here. We'll keep her nearby, just in case something really dodgy ends up happening. There we go. And then we'll send these 2 back to base, mostly up here. There we go. And we'll keep our eye open for any possible encounters. Let's just have another check right here. Nope, looks like... Oh, crap. No, there are, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. Oh, shit. Yep, he's definitely amassed an army, ladies and gentlemen. He must have spawned them in. Like, I guess the longer he is there, the more ferocious he becomes. That is not good for us. Also, they can swim. So, actually, there's probably a point where he spawns a large enough army to eventually take over our lands, which is not good for us. I don't see why it would be good for us. So, you know, it's kind of an obvious statement right there. Let's just get... But you know what we should do? We should make our houses look nice and pretty.